There is a place at the very edge of the world where the land ends and the ocean begins, where the waves crash against ancient rocks and the wind carries the smell of salt and rain. And standing there, tall and steady, is a lighthouse. Its light turns slowly, round and round, cutting through the dark and stormy night, sending its warm glow far out across the black water. Tonight, the rain is falling heavily. You can hear it, drumming softly against the thick glass windows, a steady rhythmic sound, like a gentle lullaby that the sky is singing just for you. You are inside the lighthouse tonight, safe, warm, completely sheltered from the storm outside. You are sitting in a deep, comfortable chair, wrapped in a thick wool blanket. Your feet are tucked underneath you, and in your hands, you hold a warm cup of tea. The steam rises slowly from the cup, curling upward, disappearing into the warm air around you. You take one slow sip. It is warm and sweet, and it spreads through your chest like sunlight. Outside, the waves rise and fall. The wind moves around the lighthouse walls, making a low, hollow sound. But in here, everything is still. Everything is safe. The only light in the room comes from a small lamp in the corner, and from the great turning light above you, sweeping slowly, round and round. Its rhythm is steady and peaceful, like a heartbeat, slow and calm. You breathe in and breathe out, and with every breath, you feel yourself sinking deeper into the warmth of this place, deeper into stillness, deeper into peace. The lighthouse keeper's name is Thomas. He is an old man with silver hair and kind, tired eyes. He has lived in this lighthouse for 30 years, and every night, without fail, he climbs the spiral staircase, checks the great light, and makes sure the beam is turning. Tonight is no different. You hear his slow, steady footsteps on the old wooden stairs above you, step by step by step. The sound is familiar and comforting, like the ticking of an old clock. Thomas comes back down and settles into his chair near the window. He picks up an old book, its cover worn and soft from many years of reading. He opens it slowly, and the pages make a gentle papery sound. He begins to read in the quiet way that people read when they have all the time in the world. Outside, the storm continues. The rain falls harder now. You can hear it sweeping across the water in great waves, rushing toward the lighthouse, and then splashing against the stone walls. But inside, the fire crackles softly in the corner, sending warmth across the room. The shadows on the walls move gently, dancing with the flame. You pull your blanket a little tighter and close your eyes for just a moment. Thomas looks up from his book and glances out of the window. The ocean is wild tonight. Great dark waves rise up from the water and crash down again, sending white foam into the air. But the lighthouse beam sweeps across all of it, steady, calm, unafraid. Thomas smiles to himself. He has seen 1,000 storms like this one, and the lighthouse has stood through every single one. He turns back to his book, and the fire crackles again. Pop, and then silence. Pop, and then silence. Somewhere below, in the little kitchen at the base of the lighthouse, something is simmering on the stove. A soup made from vegetables and herbs that Thomas prepared earlier in the evening. Its smell drifts slowly up the stairs, warm, rich, earthy. It fills the room where you are sitting, and your body responds to it, the way bodies do when they feel truly at home. Your shoulders drop, your jaw loosens, your hands relax around your cup. The rain keeps falling, the fire keeps burning, and Thomas keeps reading, page after slow page. An hour passes, or maybe it is only minutes. Time moves differently here in the lighthouse. On a rainy night, Thomas sets his book down gently on the side table. He stands, stretches slowly, and walks to the window. He places one hand on the cold glass and looks out at the dark water. far in the distance, through the rain and the darkness. He can just make out the tiny lights of a ship, moving slowly, carefully, guided safely by the lighthouse beam. Thomas watches it for a long moment. His breath fogs the glass slightly, and then he nods, quietly satisfied. His light is doing its job. He turns away from the window and walks toward the staircase again, step by step, up into the top of the lighthouse to check on the great turning light. You listen to his footsteps fade above you, and then the room is yours again, just you, and the fire, and the rain. The lamp in the corner flickers once, and then steadies. The great beam above sweeps slowly around, its rhythm as constant as breathing, round and round and round. You feel it in your body, that slow, turning rhythm. It is pulling you, gently, downward, into warmth, into stillness, into rest. Your eyelids grow heavy, not because you are trying, but because your body, finally, feels safe enough to let go. Thomas comes back downstairs. He sees you in the chair, your blanket tucked around you. You're breathing slow and deep. He smiles. He goes to the stove, stirs the soup once, turns the flame down low. He picks up his book again and sits quietly, in the way that old people sit when they are at peace with the world. The storm outside begins to soften. The rain, still falling, but gentler now, a steady whisper against the glass. Instead of a roar, the waves still move, but slower, longer, deeper, like the ocean itself is growing tired and ready for sleep. The fire has burned down to glowing embers now, orange and red, pulsing softly in the darkness. Thomas has fallen asleep in his chair, his book open on his chest, rising and falling with his breath. The soup on the stove has gone quiet. The storm has almost passed, and the lighthouse beam still turns above you, round and round, faithful and steady, sweeping its light out across the calm, dark water, keeping everyone safe, keeping everything still. And you are here, in this warm, quiet place, at the edge of the world, where the rain is soft and the fire is low, and the light turns slowly above you. Your body is heavy and warm and completely at rest. Your breathing is slow and deep and easy. There is nothing to do tonight, nothing to think about, nothing to worry about. Only this, the sound of the rain, the glow of the embers, the slow turning of the light, and the deep, quiet feeling that you are safe, that you are home, that all is well. Drift now, slowly, peacefully, into the warmth of sleep, into the gentle dark, into rest. Good night.